Hey YouTubers, it's Randy here for Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. It is Wednesday, April 13th, 2011, and I'm on time this week. I'm very excited. Hooray! If you've been watching lately, I have been not on time, if not weeks late, so I'm very excited to be on time and on schedule today. So today's topic that I'm sure you've seen a couple other people talk about, but I will repeat it. Do you have any do not eat foods? If so, what are they and why do you avoid them? I haven't watched the other people that have gone before me quite yet this week. I'm assuming with this topic they're probably saying things that should not eat because they don't agree with the ban, so to say. Unfortunately and fortunately for me, I really haven't encountered those types of foods yet. Going into the lap band pre-op and all my pre-op classes I was forced to take by my insurance company, they gave me a whole list of foods that probably wouldn't agree with my stomach with the ban. Dried chicken, broccoli, popcorn, pineapple, bread, things that are doughy, excuse me, pretzels, what else? All things like that. High fiber things, like water retention-y thing. Like broccoli, they said it was a big thing. Things like broccoli. What else? I can't remember what else. But they said all those types of foods probably try to avoid because they wouldn't agree with your stomach or with your band. Fortunately for me, and also unfortunately, I have not encountered a food yet that does not agree with me, or does not go down, or does get stuck. I do have things that get stuck, but usually it's because I haven't chewed it enough, or I bit off too much and ate too much, or it could also be just my band being moody in the time of day. I really have found that in the mornings, I have to have some sort of a liquid before I eat anything because it just doesn't agree with me. It doesn't want to go down. People have talked about, you know, like my band hasn't woken up yet, whatever. But I really haven't found a food that does not agree with me. Like I said, it's mostly just because of things I've done. You know, I've talked to people that, like Miss Vanetta 1, who I haven't seen in a while, she said that, you know, she's always asking me at work, you can eat bread, you can eat that, you can eat that. I'm like, yeah, I haven't had any problems. So she's really jealous of me. But yeah, I haven't encountered anything. I eat everything I ate pre-op, now post-op. Just much smaller portions, and then also, you know, double checking on what I'm eating. I'm not saying that I go out and I eat all the pizza and all this stuff. I've definitely changed what I eat, but I am not limited to a certain category of foods because of the lap band, so to say, if that makes sense. So what I like to talk about are things that I try to avoid, or things I know I should not eat. Big thing, and it's a big vice for me, and Losing It with Rebecca actually called me out on it, I think 2 weeks ago. Soda. I know soda's a bad thing. I have one every here and there, and I know I shouldn't, and please don't crucify me, everybody. But soda has been one, it was something that, you know, I had 2 or 3 of them pre-op every day. I loved soda. I absolutely love soda. I have gotten much better with it. I do drink a lot of water, or, you know, like Crystal Light, things like that. But that's one thing that I really know is a do not eat food, or do not drink food, do not drink whatever. So I really do try to avoid that, because I've heard all kinds of, you know, inflate your band, inflate your stomach, you know, can possibly cause, I believe, erosion, or like to the band to be messed up, or what, I forget what the doctor said. But so it's not a good idea to drink that. Although I have heard, and it's also empty calories, I have heard, and I talked to one of the nutritionists, and she did, you know, I asked, you know, I really like soda. Is there any way I can have, my question was, what if I drank a caffeine-free diet, non-carbonated soda, meaning I let it go flat? And she said, you know, I wouldn't do it all the time, but if you really need that fix here and there, you know, like a ginger ale or something like that would be okay. So, if I do drink soda, I try and let it go flat first. Something else that I should not eat or try to avoid are bread type foods, because they can get stuck. Bread you really got to chew up, and it also excuse me, takes up a lot of room, so it's kind of like pointless to eat it. So I do try and stay away from things with bread, which is really difficult because I did really like pre-op. I liked pizza, and that's kind of what got me in the whole, you know, scenario. But that's something I do have to avoid because, you know, it can get stuck. Something else, sweets, you know, try and stay back on those because, you know, they can also be, with pizza also it can try and be like trigger foods, chips and things like that. So definitely those are things that I want to avoid. All those things that, you know, got me here, got me in the situation that I had to have weight loss surgery to control my weight. But again, with that, I still eat those things every now and then. It's definitely a different thing of now, instead of taking the whole bag of chips and eating, I'll portion it out. You know, I'll weigh out 2 ounces of chips, which is, you know, whatever, 150 calories or whatever. And then I just eat that, you know. And then if I go back for more, I do the same thing. I weigh it out. So I know consciously what I'm eating instead of just picking out of the bag, you know, and just keep going. So the lap band hasn't really limited me in what I can eat. It just limits how much I can eat, and it really makes me think how much to eat, how much should I eat. But that's the nice thing that I do like about the lap band, is that I really can pick and choose whatever I want to eat. There's definitely things that I shouldn't eat. There's definitely things I'm not supposed to eat. But in moderation, I do it. So like I said, please don't crucify me, guys. Yeesh. But yeah, definitely, you know, things that shouldn't eat, the trigger foods, and I really do try and stay away from them. And when I say that I have a slice of pizza, you know, it's once in a blue moon. You know, before I got the surgery, you know, I was having a pizza 2 or 3 times a week, possibly, and now it's 1, maybe 2 times a month, if that. So you know, it's a very rare occurrence. So I do try and stay away from those foods. So I feel like I'm rambling, going on and on. Have no idea how long this video is. Hopefully it made some sense to somebody. But that's my comment for this week. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I'll get 2 weeks in a row where I'm on time. Tune in to me later next week. I guess that's it. Me keep rambling and rambling. Have a great week. I'll see you guys later. Bye.